video is going to be the do-it-yourself infrared sauna. I saw some people doing this on YouTube. I decided, you know what, I'll try it. $300. Tent was around 100. The light holders were 100 for 4. The lights were 100 for 4. So right at 300. Quick, if you listen to this, you don't even have to watch the video. The tent, I set it up in 10 or 15 minutes. The hardest part was getting the cover to go over the metal poles. My wife helped me with that. Nothing to it. The lights, you know, unpacking them, setting them up, putting them in the containers, nothing. I got a power strip, plugged 4 of them in, tried hanging them from a closet. Didn't really produce the heat I was looking for. Put them in the tent. It's like a Mylar grow tent. You'll see it on the video. Man, the heat was 3 times as much. And I only turned them on for about 5 minutes. And it had to be close to 100 degrees. I'm going to try to get a thermometer and measure. Man, for the price, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Felt really good in there. Started sweating a little bit. Again, I was in there 5 minutes tops. Tomorrow I'll probably try to do about 15 minutes, just ease into it. But if you want to see how I set it up or some of the parts or the basics, check it out. Thanks. This is the actual box that little tent came in. I don't really know if you need a tent. I may try it without and with. I just figured with the Mylar, the silver backing, it should keep the heat in better. This is the box where I've ordered the 4 infrared lights. They actually sent me goggles. I tried to do some research on whether this would damage your eyes or not. Most people say it doesn't, but I figure I'm not gonna stare right at the lights, and I'll probably wear the goggles to begin with. From Home Depot, I ordered these. They're just basic plug-in. I think you flip these around. They protect the lights. I think I ordered 4 of those for the infrared lights. And the tent, I've got a chair that I bought, I don't know, maybe from Walmart. It's a typical, you know, canvas type chair. Gonna stick that in there. I'll start putting it together today and try it out and let you know what it looks like and how it works, and I'll do some video of that as well. Okay, today's video is going to be the infrared sauna. Again, I'm about a little over 3 weeks post fusion, but decided I'm gonna build a little sauna and just see if it helps with any residual pain. You know, my wife can use it, my kids can use it. Both of them are in college, one plays sports. So today we're unpacking. We're gonna use the VIVOSUN grow tent. These are pretty much the parts. Once we unboxed it, some green poles, looks pretty straightforward. I want to say that was roughly $100. What I'm going to try to do is, instead of putting wood paneling on this closet, this is a pretty good sized closet, and I believe the tent is 48 by 48, so 4 feet by 4 feet, which will actually put me in between the wall and these racks. And I may be able to use these racks, you know, these wreath hangers, or I may just be able to click the lights right here, depending on how the tent looks. But I'm gonna move all these clothes and jiu-jitsu gis and dummies out of here. This is pretty much gonna be the infrared sauna closet. These are the 4 light holders that I ordered from Home Depot. You can clip them here. I realized the tent would not fit in the closet or to make it fit in the closet. I'm gonna have to maybe take it apart. It only took me about maybe 10 minutes, 15 by myself. The hardest part was getting the outside. I've got some pictures coming up in a few minutes of that. Just not sure if I'm gonna need it. Here's the infrared lights. So really, I've got 4 of them, 4 of these containers. They just screw in like an ordinary light bulb. This, you just put one in here. You know, put 4 ends. I've got a power strip, so I've got 4 of these lights. Gonna hang in the closet in a few minutes. Gonna crank it up, set a timer. I need to get a temperature gauge, see how hot it gets in there, and if it's adequate. I may not use the plant thing, which will save me, you know, $100, or you $100. I've already bought the plant thing. Let me also point out, they did send these glasses, kind of like tanning bed glasses. I guess they're to protect your eyes from the UV light, which I'm reading you don't need, but I'm thinking if the company sent them, then you probably need them. We'll probably test that out more. I mean, I'm not gonna go in there and stare right at them. So, you know, being my back's the issue, I may sit with my back to the lights. But so we'll get to that in a few seconds, see how it works. Then we'll move them into the plant enclosure and see if there's a big difference in temperature. If not, I'll probably roll with the closet. All right, thanks. Okay, we're back. We're going to see what the temp feels like. Let me put their little goggles on. Open it up. Oh yeah, I can already tell the temperature in here is a lot warmer than what it was in the closet. Now this is strange. Now one little issue is it's hard to, they don't have like an inside zipper. This window here, I don't think that would give me access to reach out there. I'm going to close this vent here. So basically behind me is the lights. I'm sitting in just a cheap chair. You know, some you take to a baseball game or soccer game or lacrosse. But man, I can feel the heat. I don't know why I'm coughing. Yeah, so right now, let me turn this around. Anyway, right now, I mean, this is not as hot as like a, you know, a rock sauna you'd go to at LA Fitness or anything. But it's getting there. Actually feels pretty good. I can feel, you know, the heat on my back and everything. Let me try to stand up. Actually feels better standing. Especially the closer you get to the lights. And the lights got these protectors. So I don't even know how hot. A little bit. But like right here, man, I can feel it beaming down on my back. Yeah, I'm starting to sweat a little bit. A lot of times I would put on plastics, pants, shirt, a lot of sweats over it. You know, if you're cutting weight for wrestling or jiu-jitsu or something. And sometimes I would just do that, go for walks or runs. You know, you got to be smart about it though. Just I like the feeling of sweating. To me, this gives that same feel. Man, it's hot, which is good. It's not too hot, not unbearable. They say when you first start using, when you first start using, you know, you should probably do 15 minutes and then, you know, get out. You know, I would probably tell my wife or son, hey, you know, if one of them uses it, hey, I'm going in the thing, come check on me in 15 minutes. Just to make sure. You know, last thing you want to do is pass out and be stuck in a 100-degree silver box. But man, for the cost, like I said, this was, I want to say right around 100 for the VIVOSUN grow plant place tent. The lights, I think it was 4 for right at 100. The containers that hold the lights, Home Depot, and I got the ones that were rated like 250 watt. The higher the better. I want to say those were right at 100 as well. So you're looking, let's say $300 for a nice infrared sauna. Man, my back of my neck is really getting warm here to the point I could even move up, you know. I guess if you wanted to do some stretching, you know, I'm post back surgery, so I'm not trying to do any stretching or anything yet. I'm not released at this point, but just to feel the heat, man, it feels good. I think it was a pretty good purchase. I guess we'll see, you know, as far as any effects. You know, I'm not a big detox believer or anything like that, but I do like the sweat. So we'll see, you know. Maybe next time I'll try to put on some little bit of clothes, that way I can sweat. And one thing is the bottom here, there's like a piece that fits in the bottom, so if you're sweating all over this thing, you could take it out, wash it, put it back in, because again, this is made for growing plants. You know, I'd probably put a towel down here. It's not slick or anything. I mean, imagine if it got wet, it would be, but I'd probably put just a regular towel in here. Man, I'm impressed. Things kicking off some heat. Like I said, in the next couple of days, I'll try to get some kind of temperature thermometer and see if we can pick up the temp. All right, hope this helps people with, again, back pain, any kind of muscle joint pain. I've been, in my last video, I noticed I'm having a lot of neck pain. I don't know if it's because I'm sitting in the bed so much. But it's gotten a little better, but this may, you know, knock it out. I don't know if it's a muscle thing, again, a disc up there, I hope not, but this may help knock some of that out. But man, I'd give this out of, compared to, again, LA Fitness heat wise, I'd say it's close. How well the infrared does as opposed to the rocks, haven't really researched that enough. I was just looking for a cheap way to get some heat on me, and man, this seems pretty good. Again, I need to read up more on the lights, if they can damage your eyes. Everything I've read says no, but you know, again, they sent me these glasses, so I'm assuming there's got to be a reason for that. So I'll probably email them and just say, you know, do these damage the eyes? Is it a heat thing or is it an ultraviolet thing? I don't know. But, you know, better safe than sorry. And again, if I have to, I'll stand in here with my eyes closed or just wear those with some sunglasses over them. All right, thanks.